Bye. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, it's going to be smoking. Look, it's going to be swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look, here I come. 3, look, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. The greatest show on earth. The greatest show. Yes. In the multiverse. Greatest show in the daggone multiverse. We have a great show for you today. All right. Daggone brothers and sisters, we got a great one today. Let's check it out. So I hope you all had a great weekend. I know this is so stupid. So I'm going to start. Don't worry, guys. We're going to get back to the normal schedule soon. Oh, fucking. It's stupid calling this show the weekly crypto wrap up when it's Monday. It should be the weekly crypto startup. But anyways, this is the wrap up. And I'm going to start doing the wrap ups earlier. So, because Sunday it's NFL day. You know what I mean? I'm drinking, I'm smoking. I'm not in any shape to do a show on that day. And so we'll probably get them done on Saturdays. All right. Or I'll tape it first and then I'll just upload it later. All right. All right, guys. So don't worry about it. But let's just get on with our shit. Look. All right. So I told you about all those Solana stories. So this is the last one I got. Solana opens a $100 million Web 3.0 fund. Bye. We're going to check that out. And then, so you remember, when was that? Yeah, so I talked to you on the 13th. VanEck spot ETF was denied. Well, their spot ETF was denied, but bang, their futures ETF is going to launch November 16th. That's tomorrow. We're going to read about that. And then, so here's something interesting. And so now we get a little bit behind the scenes analysis. According to Coinbase, movers are starting to move beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum. I told you. And we're gonna talk about that when we get there. And then the shout outs and daily summary as per usual. So look, let's proceed how we proceed with a bang. And then a bit look. Bang. Let's get the numbers, then do a little bit of refresh. All right, price of Bitcoin, $65,735. And when I left you on Saturday, we're at $64,158. So we have gone up $1,577. Bang! Bitcoin up $1,577. Look, let's see what we're doing here. Top 10 of the day, brothers and sisters. You know who they are. Usual daggone band of miscreants. Look, usual suspects. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Solana, Tether, Cardano, XRP, Polkadot, Dogecoin, and USD Coin. All right, let's look at the market moves of the day. Usual song. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Look at you, Crypto.com coin, 14% up. VeChain, 7% up. Look at you. You go. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. 2, single digits up, 2. Oh, look at you, Flo. Single digits down. All right. Let's see who lost money today. You see anything on here, like, go get it. Because it's on sale. Bang. Yeesh. Top 10 losers: Helium, Loopring, IoTex, Cadena, OMG Networks, eCash, Perpetual Protocol, Curve DAO token, Audius, and Aave. All right, let's see who made money today. Bang. Oh, there's some serious gains up in here. All right, top 10 gainers: Wax, Uma, Crypto.com coin, Qcoin token, Flow, Quant, Tron, Icon, Huobi token, and VeChain. Yes. All right, so technically this is the wrap-up show. So let's see who lost money in the past the top 10 losers in the past 7 days. All right, so we're looking at this column right here. All right, the third row right here of numbers. All right, top 10 losers: OMG Network, Internet Computer, Phantom, Theta Fund, OKB, Kusama, Polkadot, FTX Token, SushiSwap, and Tezos. Let's see who made money this week. Bah! Yes, look at those gains, solid gains. Top 10 gainers. Well, IoTex is number 1. IoTex, Loopring, LivePeer, Wax, Qcoin token, Litecoin, Icon, UMA, Mina, and Decentraland. All right, let's look at the total market cap. All right. Total market cap is $2.875 trillion. When I left you on Saturday, we're at $2.818 trillion. So we've gone up 0.057 trillion dollars. All right, let's check out 24-hour volume. All right, 24-hour volume is $92.8 billion. When I left you on Saturday, we're at $98.0 billion. So you've gone down. Let's just call that $6 billion. But keep it moving. All right, let's get to the stories. Look. Let's get her done. Bang. So Alexis Ohanian, Solana Ventures launched a $100 million Web 3.0 growth fund. All right, there's nothing really. So, I guess all there is to say is, like I told you, all these things that came out, right? We've read about Solana every day, technically last week / this week. And so this is the last Solana one I got. All right. So Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian has teamed up with Solana Ventures to launch a new investment fund dedicated to Web 3.0 and social projects, potentially setting the stage for the next wave of budding crypto startups. Ohanian announced Tuesday at the Breakpoint Conference in Lisbon, Portugal, that a 776 venture firm and Solana Ventures have allocated $100 million to Web 3.0 and decentralized social projects. In an accompanying news release, the internet entrepreneur touted his venture firm's expertise in identifying and investing in early social and crypto trends, such as Reddit, Patreon, and Coinbase, among others. Raj Gokul, the chief operating officer of Solana Labs, said Web3 turns users and creators into owners and stakeholders, a change that can't come soon enough to social media. Centralized social media platforms, such as Facebook, are said to generate hundreds of billions of dollars in annual revenue, mostly through advertising and without rewarding content creators for their contributions. While efforts to decentralize social media have been underway since at least 2017, no blockchain-based social products has reached mainstream adoption. 776 and Solana Ventures said they will prioritize technologies and applications that eliminate value extraction from centralized intermediaries. They always use Facebook. Really? Well, why don't you talk about YouTube? Yeah, YouTube pays people to watch your shit, which is what you guys want to do, right? It's so pathetic. Anyway, Solana Ventures has been highly active on the investment front, having only recently spearheaded a $100 million fund dedicated to Web 3.0 gaming, known as GameFi. Similar funds are launched, blah, 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 blah. All right, whatever, man. Fuck. Gives a shit. So, all right, so I just had to clean up the Solana stories. This story doesn't really impress me at all. Anytime people say that kind of bullshit, like, we're going to empower the, we're going to empower the creator. Like, you mean like YouTube does? Pays them to put stuff on there? Morons. All right, let's move on. Bang! VanEck Bitcoin Futures ETF to launch on the Cboe. That's the Chicago Board of Options Exchange on November 16th, which is tomorrow. So let's read the byline. After years of efforts, VanEck is finally launching a Bitcoin ETF based on exchange-traded fund based on Bitcoin futures, BTC futures. All right, so yeah, we've been watching VanEck get denied on this channel for a few years now. Anyways, here it is. So you notice, that's what I got to talk about. And so you see VanEck had 2 applications in with the SEC. One for a Bitcoin futures ETF and then one for the Bitcoin spot market ETF. Well, they got denied the spot market ETF last Friday at the very last minute. The SEC waited to deny them. And then, but as you can see, they're going to launch this one. They haven't been denied this one, so they're going to launch it. So VanEck, one of the first United States-based asset managers to file for a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, is finally launching its Bitcoin futures ETF. According to an official notice by the Chicago Board of Options Exchange, the Cboe, VanEck's Bitcoin Strategy ETF will start trading on Cboe under the ticker symbol XBTF on Tuesday. VanEck's new ETF is joining the growing number of Bitcoin futures-based ETFs launched in the U.S., including the ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF, which became the first Bitcoin futures ETF to start trading on the New York Stock Exchange on October 19th, and Valkyrie's Bitcoin Strategy ETF started trading on NASDAQ under the BTF ticker in late October. Cboe's listing of XBTF comes just a couple days after the U.S. SEC officially rejected VanEck's spot Bitcoin ETF application. The SEC argued that the proposed rule change to list the ETF did not meet standards to prevent fraudulent and manipulative acts and practices or protect investors in the public interest. I'm not going to get into that now. I've yapped about that enough here. So, launched back in 1955, VanEck is a U.S. asset manager specializing in thematic and goal-based ETFs and mutual funds. VanEck is known in the crypto community as one of the first U.S. firms to ever file for a Bitcoin futures ETF. The firm has submitted multiple Bitcoin ETF filings with the SEC since then, but has only managed to get its futures ETF approved to date. VanEck did not immediately respond for comment. So as previously reported by Cointelegraph, SEC Chair Gary Big Brains Gensler previously hinted that the SEC would be more open to accepting ETFs based on cryptocurrency futures rather than through direct exposure. However, some companies such as Bitwise Asset... Hold on one second, guys. All right. However, some companies such as Bitwise Asset Management remain bullish on a potential pure Bitcoin ETF, with the firm even deciding to drop its futures ETF filing last week. Ultimately, what many investors want is a spot Bitcoin ETF. We think that's possible. So Bitwise will continue to pursue that goal, blah, 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 blah. All right. They're gonna reapply. All right, but bang. So here comes another ETF. It's a futures contract ETF. So, doesn't really do anything for us for the prices, but it gets the word Bitcoin out there. It gets people checking shit out. And what I'm about to read to you will show you what I'm talking about. And so, like I said, we're going to watch every single ETF, whether they're approved or denied, on this channel. But what we're waiting for is a spot Bitcoin ETF. And actually a spot ETF of all this stuff, really, and eventually down the road. And so, I just got to fucking suck it up and wait, boys. Hurry up and wait, boys and girls. But it's coming. Oh, yeah. It's coming. All right, let's check this out. Bang! Current cycle is less speculative. Users are moving beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum, according to Coinbase. So, obviously, Coinbase monitors what's going on their platform, and so they can see that people are moving beyond the top two there, right? So let's check it out. The adoption curve of crypto starts with Bitcoin. Before moving to Ethereum, decentralized finance, and other crypto assets, the US-based crypto exchange Coinbase said in an earnings call this week. Bang! Exactly. That's why even though these are just Bitcoin ETFs, yeah, it makes people look into stuff, right? Right? It makes them look into it. Like, well, I mean, just look into, well, more than just Bitcoin, but they look into the underlying technology. Okay, blockchain, distributed ledger technology. And then they begin to realize, like, oh my gosh, there's all these companies out here. Fucking let's take a look. How many of these things are out here now? It's some stupid number. Let's take a look. All right, so how many cryptos are out here in the world right now? 14,188 of them. Only about 100 of them are worth investing in. The rest of those guys are suckers. But anyway, yeah, and that's how it works, right? Once someone gets exposed and they learn something, like once they learn, oh, it's not just some digital money, but there's this whole thing, right? It's called a blockchain, right? And all these companies, holy shit, they all have these blockchains with all these different flavors, proof of this, proof of that, NFTs, DApps, smart contracts, right? They all got different flavors. Like, wow, you realize the whole ecosystem, and oh my gosh, they're helping supply chains, they're helping smart cities. They're Singularity Net's got a talking AI robot, like daggone, right? Yeah, well, you realize these are viable companies, and then you begin to branch out. Right? Once you learn, then you begin to branch out, right? Finding other working product that's here, right? Not just Bitcoin and Ethereum. And so they also noted that the current market cycle feels less speculative. There's no such thing as market cycles. So don't listen to that. Whenever you hear motherfuckers say that shit in crypto, that's just a bunch of bullshit. Market cycles happen in the stock market because companies come out with new products every year. So that's the new cycle. Well, crypto doesn't come out with new products every year. They just upgrade their shit whenever they feel like it, right? I hate when they say that. They're trying to sound like the stock market. This is not the stock market. Yet. Well, at all, and it never will be. In terms of the companies, right? These companies don't come out with new products every year. They just upgrade when they feel like it, right? So anytime you hear that shit cycle, whenever someone tells you something about, cryptocurrency cycle, you know they're an idiot. They're an idiot trying to sound smart. But a market master like me, well, what you're showing me is that you're an idiot. There's no cycles here. This is just one long fucking upgrade, and just a bunch of guys trying to be the first to onboard the most companies they can, right? It's not like a car company. Yeah, a car company has cycles because every year they come up with a new version of last year's car, right? So this year you have the 2021 Corvette, right? Next year you're going to have the 2022 Corvette. That's the cycle. That's a business cycle. When people talk to you about cycles here in crypto land, there is no cycle. It's just companies upgrading, trying to be something, and new money pouring in. So don't listen to that crap. Whenever someone says that, they're just trying to play you and try to act like they're smart. So I don't even like to talk about that. So in terms of a typical user's journey into crypto, all right, now this part makes sense. Coinbase's chief financial officer, Alicia Haas, said that people generally start with Bitcoin before they move beyond just buying and holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, or other cryptocurrencies offered on the exchange. And what we see there is an adoption curve that starts with Bitcoin, typically, then moves to Ethereum, but is quickly then picking up to other crypto assets. And we're seeing that investors looking for allocation to DeFi, finding ways that they can make bets in the growing innovation of crypto broadly, Haas said. Right? Here in America, for a long time, people wanted to legalize marijuana. And the reason marijuana didn't get legalized is because the Republican Party, that's the right-wingers, they kept saying, oh, no, if we allow people to smoke marijuana, next thing they'll be doing cocaine and they'll be doing heroin, right? So what they used to call it was a gateway drug. They used to call marijuana a gateway drug, right? It's your gateway to all these other drugs. As if because I smoke a joint, 2 weeks from now, I'm just going to fucking shove a needle full of heroin in my arm. Like, what the fuck? No, it doesn't work like that. But and so that's the concept. And so now that I've told you that concept, I do want to tell you that Bitcoin is a gateway crypto. It is the gateway crypto. Meaning that once someone gets actually serious and says, you know what, I'm going to check out this Bitcoin thing, and they start doing their homework. Once they learn that Bitcoin isn't just some, it's not just some digital money, but it's based on a technology called distributed ledger, DLT, it's distributed ledger technology. And it's a blockchain, which is a type of distributed ledger technology. Once they realize that, and let's get real, once you go to Coinbase, you can see all these other cryptos where you're going to wonder, what the fuck are all these? Right? You know what I mean? Like, if you go to Coinbase to buy, okay, I'm going to buy some Bitcoin for myself, so you open your little account, all right, and you go there, you buy Bitcoin, but then you see all these other shits. But you're like, well, what is that? Obviously, I mean, humans are a curious creature. Right? And so, well, a smart person's going to look and like, what are these other things? What's this thing Chainlink? Right? What's this thing Cardano, What is that? Right? And then they look. And then they see like, oh, these are all blockchain things. Like once they read enough, they realize, oh, all of these guys are using the same shit called a blockchain, a distributed ledger, but they just doing it differently, and they're building them for different purposes, right? And then you're like, oh, I get it now, right? And then you start digging around. Who's doing what? Who's onboarded what? Right? Who's got the chicken, right? And that's why I love, Bitcoin is the gateway crypto, like the Republicans and their so-called Christian people. Marijuana is a gateway drug. All our daughters are going to be high on heroin if we let them smoke marijuana. They might become a little fatter because they're going to get the munchies and eat the fuck out your fridge, but other than that, that's the only side effect. 3 side effects of marijuana: laughing, hunger, sleep. But anyways, you guys know what I'm saying. And so that's what's so amazing. And that's what I just said about like this, the VanEck Bitcoin futures ETF. Is this futures ETF going to make us money? Like in terms of our money, like you and I? No, because futures contracts don't take Bitcoin off the market, doesn't create scarcity, blah, blah. It doesn't affect the price at all. But will people, now that if you're interested in buying a Bitcoin futures, you might, look around, you Google the word cryptocurrency. Well, if you Google the word cryptocurrency, well, you get a whole bunch of other cryptos popping up. And you're like, what are these? I thought it was just Bitcoin. Right? The average person doesn't know. They don't know. Cryptocurrency, you mean that Bitcoin thing? Well, there's more to cryptocurrency than just Bitcoin. So they go home and they Google it. Brrr. They start seeing Cardano, Chainlink, Solana, Polygon, Stellar IOTA, like, holy, what the hell? And then they begin to learn, right? And that's how we drag them in. That's how we suck them in, in a way. Well, it's not sucking them in. I mean, the smart ones will invest. It's not like we're tricking people. I mean, these are viable companies. Chainlink, comes to the rescue, in fact, to everybody. I mean, there wouldn't be a DeFi market without Chainlink, pretty much. Well, or else someone else would do it, but whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Chainlink is just first, and so they've got first onboarding status. And so, but you know what I'm saying, guys? That's what's great. And that's what Coinbase, that's what I've been telling you guys on this channel. And that's what Coinbase is now beginning to see. Of course. Someone hears about Bitcoin, they're like, okay, I'll sign up for Coinbase. But once they get into the Coinbase interface, yeah, they could see Bitcoin, but then they see the list of all other coins. Well, what is that? They start Googling around. What is that? What is that? Really? Really? Right? Right? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what they need. They just need that first exposure to understand that it's not just Bitcoin, but that this is a whole industry, global industry, and there's a lot of promising projects out here, viable companies, right, that are going to be here forever. I mean, look at Stellar. Yeah. MoneyGram is going to roll them out worldwide. You know what I mean? If you're a wise investor and you read that, you're like, holy shit. Right? Yes. Perhaps I'll throw some chicken at it, right? Perhaps I'll buy some. And so that's what's beautiful. That's what's beautiful. Having people come into the space. Even, and I'll tell you the truth, even shit coins like Shiba and Dogecoin, that brings people into this space. You hear Elon Musk, he says Shiba, he says Doji. So these people go look at it, go look for it. They go look for it, right? Where can I buy some? They sign up. Once they get to wherever they can buy it, they see all these other cryptos, right? Well, tokens of decentralized ledger technology services providers. Well, they start doing their homework on those, right? It goes on and on. It grows. You see what I'm saying? It grows. It grows. So so that's what, like even Shiba and Dogecoin, they are helpful in that they bring new eyeballs to the space. You know what I mean? We got more eyeballs looking at this space and potential for, new capital, new money coming into the space. All right, so look. Meanwhile, the comments from Coinbase about activity on its platform last quarter were similar to remarks from the exchange from May last year, when the exchange said the vast majority of its clients go on to trade altcoins and other digital assets after first buying Bitcoin. Exactly. You went there to buy Bitcoin, but you see all this other shit. Like, what the fuck? Now, you've heard about this thing DeFi, and then you see this thing called Chainlink. You Google the words Chainlink. Chainlink. Holy shit. They're the backbone of DeFi. All the price feeds come from it. Well, obviously, if you're a wise investor, you realize, well, this is a viable company going forward, right? Perhaps I should throw some chicken at it. Perhaps I should buy some of this stuff. And then it just keeps going on and on from there, right? The curiosity kills the cat. Bang! Curiosity killed the cat and brought us investors. So look, among customers with at least 5 purchases, 60% start with Bitcoin, but just 24% stick exclusively to Bitcoin, the exchange said at the time. Meaning, if only 24% stay exclusive, that means 76% go elsewhere. That's a beautiful high ratio. That means 3 out of 4 people branch out from their first Bitcoin purchase to purchase other assets here. Excuse me. Hold on. Back then, however, Coinbase admitted that the increasing drive to non-Bitcoin assets is in part due to its own business strategy that has evolved a continued addition of new altcoins and other tokens. However, in this most recent call, the CFO also noted that the market feels less speculative this time around and that it appears to be driven by utility and broader adoption of crypto. Exactly. It's not just the cult members that are coming in anymore. There's still people who still cling to XRP, right? They've been in it and I'm just going to cling to it when there's so much better stuff here that actually makes money. Chainlink, Stellar, Singularity Net, blah, blah, blah. I could go on and on. Solana. Right? But the new people that are coming in, they're not cult members. They're actually doing their due diligence and doing their homework. In other words, I told you, there are soccer moms and dads who aren't afraid to invest their own money, but who are smart enough to know, well, I have to invest in a company that actually is generating revenue and is going to be viable going forward, right? And so that's the new brand, the new breed. Like in 2018 and that, it was just cult members. What I call cult members. People get fascinated by some white paper, and some bullshit talk from a CEO, the usual talk, and they buy it. But it's not just that they're investors, because investors, we're here for ROI. That's all I care about. I don't give a fuck what your company is or anything. All I care about is it making money and how viable it is in the future. But these other people come and they invest with their emotions. Like, I love this coin. I'm a Link Marine. I'm a XRP Army. Right? They like that. They become sort of more cult members rather than just an investor, right? And so the new breed that we have coming in, this is normal, are the smart people who didn't jump in before, but are now actually taking a good look at the market, a good hard look at the market, and evaluating each company properly, like a real investor does, like I do, like what this channel is about, right? To show you who's making the money, right? Which are the chicken, which are the feathers. If you're new to this channel, let me tell you something. In life, sometimes you get the chicken, sometimes you get the feathers. And so, right, sometimes that weed is good, sometimes not so much. Sometimes you get the chicken, sometimes you get the feathers. And that's what this channel is about, is making sure you get the chicken, because when the big money comes, once we get regulatory clarity and this market is opened up, boom, to everybody, to the hedge funds, the high net worth individuals, the family offices, the corporates, well, they're coming here to buy straight chicken. They ain't fuck with no feathers around these parts. They're not stupid, and that's why they have analysts, because they're not stupid. Well, the analysts aren't stupid. The analysts just find out who's making the money and then tell the hedge fund master, hey, boss, this one looks good, right, like that. And that's the nature of the new people that are coming into this space. They're not cult members, and they're not just speculating. They're actually doing their fucking due diligence, in other words, / homework, to find viable companies in this space. Viable distributed ledger technology services providers, because that's what these are. These are just companies providing digital ledger technology service, right? That's all they are. These aren't special. These aren't saving the world, blah, blah, blah. It's just they have a new way of doing stuff through this thing called the blockchain, and they're helping the companies upgrade their systems and blah, 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 blah. Right? But they're just companies like anything else. Ripple is Ripple Labs LLC. Stellar LLC. Right? Solana LLC. Right? Litecoin LLC. Chainlink LLC. Right? They're just companies shilling, trying to make money off their little product called a blockchain. Well, their flavor of the blockchain, right? It's nothing special. Don't get caught up in the, we're going to decentralize. Really? So what? So what? What's that going to do for me? Yeah, it's not going to do anything. Most of this blockchain stuff is obviously it's back-end stuff. When in 5 years from now, maybe 10 years, when pretty much I think a lot of stuff is going to be on this decentralized stuff, you're not even going to notice the difference. Right? The only good thing about this decentralized crap that these crypto nerds came out with is that we're going to make a lot of money off of it. But in terms of our daily lives, is it going to change our life? Is it going to allow you to fly? Are you going to be able to breathe water and go swim with dolphins? No. Yeah, your life is still just going to be the same. Well, not yours. You're going to be rich because you're watching me. But I mean, the average person, other people, right? They're not even going to know. Right? So keep things in perspective, right? Distributed ledger, it's going to change the world. Really? Is it going to add $20,000 to my salary? Well, fuck. Is it going to add money to my salary? I've told you guys, I don't give a fuck about decentralization or any of it. The only reason I'm here is because I see that we're going to make fat money off it. Do I really care if my email is sent through a decentralized system or a centralized one. Of course not. What the fuck do I care? As long as my email gets there, right? Do I care if YouTube is centralized or decentralized? No. All I care is that my viewers can see it. Anyways, so look. I'll tell you the truth. The one project in this whole decentralized crap, crypto crap, that will make a true difference is that it's Singularity Net shit. Yeah, there's going to be walking, talking robots soon. Yeah, that's going to change life. You're going to have a robot to go get your groceries for you. The rest of this crap, who cares? Do I care if I send a MoneyGram to my sister in Atlanta, and if it's centralized or decentralized? Doesn't matter as long as the money gets there, right? All right, guys. So, however, in this most recent call, the CFO also noted that the market feels less speculative this time around, and that it appears to be driven by utility and broader adoption of crypto. Exactly. Does this thing work? Is it being utilized? Utility. So, sharing a similar sentiment did also Coinbase's CEO, Brian Armstrong, who emphasized that today's crypto market has matured. Now, you guys remember, especially you boys who've been here with me from the beginning, I told you it's an immature market. It's still way immature. This ain't shit yet. That's why you can't trade the trends here yet, because it's just a bunch of wackos trading around, right? So the prices are all fucked. Not fucked, but just it just doesn't. They don't know what they're doing, so it doesn't behave proper. But it is maturing. It is maturing. And once the big dogs come and really push their money behind this and start really trading properly, yeah, they're going to take over the market. Yeah, then the trend will be your friend. The trend will be your friend in those days. So I think if you go back really, 3, 4, 5 years, a lot of these cycles in crypto were more speculative in nature. There's no such thing as a cycle. I don't know why he keeps using this word. I would say the people that came in were more speculative in nature. Armstrong said, adding that people back then were buying crypto mainly because they thought it would rise in price. People were always asking me back then, when are the use cases going to be here? Exactly, the use case. And actually, when is this shit actually going to work and be something? Right? We've talked about it here, like on this channel. Back in 2018, during the crypto, what I like to refer to as the crypto bloodbath of 2018, when we were investing in stuff, we were kind of guessing. Right? We're like, oh, fuck, because they were only white papers back then. Right? Half of these things, a lot of them didn't even have main nets yet. Right? It'd be a big deal if our test net is up and running, Now, though, we can see who's actually making money. That was 2018. That was 3 years ago. This is 2021. Now we can see, which of these blockchains are actually being adopted by industry and government and actually onboarding people. Right? IOTA being used by the European Union for smart cities. VeChain being used by Walmart and a bunch of companies for traceability. Like I said, my Singularity Net, man, got a walking, talking robot. Chainlink, providing price feeds for all of DeFi. Right? In other words, now we can see who's useful, which companies are actually making money, are going to continue to make money going forward. So it's more or less speculation now in terms of guessing, and it's more now wise investing. Investing wisely now. Back in the days, like I said, you had to guess, right? You didn't know. Remember, so on this channel, I used to tell people exactly what my portfolio was. I actually did a whole thing about it. I used to have 17 cryptos. Yeah, now I'm down to less than 10. Because out of those 17, I think I'm at 9. They're the ones making money. Right? Quality, Fortune 500 onboardings, and government contracts. And that's what the people that are coming into this space are looking for. And that's why I keep trying to emphasize to you, buy working product. All these shit coins and little other weird things. I know you guys, a lot of people are buying that shit now, hoping that will become something. Well, why? Just buy stuff that's, well, I know why, because the stuff that is actually doing stuff, it's a little bit more expensive now, right? Back when VeChain, back in 2019, you could get 1 million VeChain for $3,000. Yeah, well, now 1 million VeChain is, actually, I have a VeChain node right on my phone. Let's see how much 1 million VeChain is now. Oh, hold on. I can actually just look on the website here. I don't have to. Well, fuck. I already opened up the app, so let's just look. Yeah, 1 million VeChain costs you $178,000 now, right? Right? So I understand a lot of people are priced out of the good shit and searching for the next good ones. But that's the good thing. They're actually searching and doing their due diligence and homework. So, and like he said, they were asking, when are the use cases going to be here? Well, now they're here. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Like in 2018, there were use cases in terms of on the motherfucker's white paper. Yeah, but did anyone use it? Now we see who's actually being used, right? Which companies are actually generating revenue from their blockchain, right? Armstrong further said, before adding, luckily nobody's really asking me that question anymore. Exactly. You don't have to ask anymore because now we can see who's successful and not, which is a viable company and not, right? Some more than others. He went on to mention non-fungible tokens, staking, borrowing, lending, and the Coinbase card as examples of some of these new use cases. Asked about how interest in crypto has evolved, both on the retail and institutional side, Armstrong reiterated that the entire market in the past was more speculative in nature. Just a bunch of, like I said, cult members or people, searching for a get rich quick type thing, which there still is in this market if you get lucky and pick the right one. But the majority of people coming in here now are investing properly. Like I said, doing their due diligence. And that's the other beautiful thing is that the people that are coming into the space right now, they're soccer moms and dads with disposable income, good jobs, disposable income. So, they're not just a bunch of fucking little millennials, trying to get rich quick, or just a bunch of weirdos trying to get rich quick. These are proper middle class, upper middle class folk who do their homework, who have disposable income and plan to deploy that capital in an educated way. Not because some white paper said so or because their buddy told them so or some bullshit like that. But because they've actually done their homework. And, this thing Chainlink. Oh my gosh, look at all these onboardings, honey. What do you think, honey? Yes, I think that might be a viable investment. Shall we? Yes, let's. You see, they're actually, husbands and wives doing their due diligence. It's a different market now. So asked about how interesting crypto has evolved, blah, blah, blah. We read that. Oh, no, we haven't read that. Sorry. Asked about how interesting crypto has evolved both on the retail and institutional side, Armstrong reiterated that the entire market in the past, we did read this, was more speculative in nature. Dumbasses. Dumb money. Well, dumber money than the money that's coming. And they're now seeing broader use. We're always trying to think a little bit longer term. But to me, the most important thing is how do we drive more people actually using crypto for more things? I don't know about them using it. They're going to invest in it. Instagram-style NFT marketplace. Meanwhile, Coinbase also revealed some of their future plans in the fast-growing NFT space, saying they're making progress with their plans to launch an NFT marketplace while drawing in for inspiration from social media. We'd like to make the Coinbase NFT a little bit more like, Instagram, as opposed to, say, an auction like eBay or something like that. All right, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck the NFTs. All right, so there it is. So, bang. So, as you can see, that's what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you that now it's a less. Right now we have less speculative buyers coming in. I mean, it's all speculation, like I've told you. Any investment is speculation. But there's a difference between a speculator, just someone throwing money at something like, oh my gosh, I hope this works, and someone who actually does their fucking homework and sees a viable company and says, yes, I'm going to invest. And that's the new type of people we have. Middle class, suburbanites, doing their homework, mom and dad sitting at the kitchen table at night. Honey, I think we should get into crypto. I think so too, sweetie. Why don't we take a look? And they start looking around and actually doing what's called due diligence. Or what it's called homework. They're doing their homework. What's that shit here in crypto land? Do your own research. Duh, that's what you tell an idiot. Of course you have to research before you put your money into something. But that's what they're doing. They're doing their research. They're not just buying into a white paper anymore or some corporate speak. They actually look and see who's making money. And so, and like I told you back in the days, it's an immature market, right? It's an immature market. First of all, right, we had all the morons at the beginning who didn't do homework. And then now we've got soccer mom and dad who are beginning to do homework. Well, who do their homework. And then we're going to have, bang, the institutions. But when the tsunami comes, who really do homework because they have analysts. And that's what this channel is about, to make sure that you've got that chicken. Make sure you've got those companies in your portfolio that are working product. Because if it's not, well, you ain't going to make fuck all out of that. Well, not the money you could have made if you had actually bought working product. So look, that's how it goes, and that's how it is. Like I told you, and here it is. So, bang, let's get to the shout-outs. Whoops, what are we doing here? Beautiful brawlies. Look, love your girl, see you girl. This much. Bang. What do we got? Oh, this shit. Yeah. So, you guys know one of our sisters. She came down here, and we hung out together for a day and stuff. And so she posted it on her YouTube thing. And it's cool. So come to my Twitter, and you can see the video of it. I live in South Beach, so you want to see how I live and what kind of place I live in? Yeah, watch that video, and you'll see. It's kind of what I do every day. I don't go jet skiing every day, but the drinking, yes. I participate in a good drink every day, as you can see, as you can tell. All right, guys. Technically bullish. Love the zebra. Bang. KJ Gatsby. Love the zebra. Bang. Look. Radster holding down the insurgency in Eastern Europe. Actually, I did say Eastern Europe last time. For some reason, I thought I made a mistake. Anyways, holding down the insurgency in Eastern Europe. Bang. Grudgeable. Love the zebra. Bang. Oh, look at this son of a bitch right here. Look at him. Get him. Son of a bitch. Look. Bang. Look. Bang. Bang. Got you wrong, Kurt. Daggone got you again, brother. Got you again. Yes, brother. Love everybody see you, brother. No savior. Bang. You know already. Universal Misanthrope. Holding on the insurgency in Central Europe. Today he tweeted me a picture of, because he's in the military, he's in the army, he re-enlisted. And so he tweeted me a picture this morning, like a couple hours ago. It's 8:51 a.m. on Monday. So a couple hours ago he tweeted me a picture of, he's in an army bus, and they're driving him to a shooting range to, practice shooting. Fun times. I tell you right now, I love the smell of gunpowder, baby. Love it. Miss it. All right. Universal Misanthrope holding down the insurgency in Central Europe. And look, they're training him up to be our head of CB News Security. Oh, yes. You have a head of CB News Security? Yeah. And the Germans are training him for us. Don't worry, guys. We'll all be safe on the CB News compound. When the shit hits the fan, we're going to have a compound. And we're going to have land. And it'll be protected by, well, many men, but yes, our head of security is a verified soldier. Love it, but the bang. Deborah. Oh my gosh, look at you out here. Yes, this is the lady that Edwin didn't believe was alive or something. Ha Deborah. She said, I'm a woman of many words, of not many words. That's cool. That's cool. As long as you're learning. So, Deborah, love you, lady. See you, lady. Glad to see you out here, lady, finally. For once. Hope to see you soon again. Love you, lady. See you, lady. Bang. Ah, like a ghost. She's not around so much. Right? Yeah, it's like a ghost. You see a ghost, and you tell your friend, I saw a ghost. They're like, yeah, prove it. You can't prove it. You can't see it. That's like Deborah. Yeah, I got a friend named Deborah. Where? I don't see her. Believe me, she's here. Well, I don't see her anywhere. She's like a ghost. All right. And this is the guy, Edwin, right here, who said, Deborah, say something so we know you're not a bot. And Edwin is the original. He's the original CB News mascot. The original. Literally the first person, I believe. Him or 007. The first to ever watch this channel. Or it might have been Justin Williams. I don't remember. I should go look back and see who's the one. Anyways, Edwin, you know I love you, brother. Love you, brother. Bang. And Slappy holding down the insurgency in the Great White North. That would be Canada. Yes. Sloppy. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Yes. All right. Oh, new follower. What's this? LAHD. Trader. All right, brother. Bang. Love you, brother. CB News. Nice. Yeah, so they were, bang. That's about the video she sent. Right, isn't it? Yeah, so here's the video she sent. Well, this is our video, so I'll show you a little bit. So that's her. That's her friend. There I am. All right, anyways. All right, so that's the video. That's the video of our day. Yes, the mojitos. Yeah, they make mojitos here real good. They actually take real mint leaves and smash them to get the oils of the mint out. Yeah. Quality. All right, Grunstable. Anyway, and then I guess I can fast forward, so let's look a little bit. Right, there's them on the jet skis. Here's me drinking my drink. Just talking some stuff. So if you want to see the video, come on back to my Twitter. Well, actually, no, don't go to my Twitter. Go to Brie Elise's YouTube site. How you spell that is BRIALISE. And she's got a Twitter account. And you can follow others. YouTube account. Go to her YouTube account. BRIALISE. Well, she also does have a Twitter account, so go to both. Subscribe, like, all the stuff you got to do, to show the algorithms that you like it. Yeah, check her out. Check it out. All right, guys. Look. There's the killer. Lorna all in downs. Look. She said, look. I'm all in, fuck sticks. Bye. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bye. Lorna all in downs. B-Ra followed me. Love is your own quality, your own soul, and your own situation, which has nothing to do with others. Well, all right, sweetie. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bye. B-Ra. She looks cute. It looks awesome. So this is Sloppy. He's talking about the same video. Bang. And it is awesome. And when you guys come down here for Noah Fest, we're going to have some good old times. Fucking, we'll rent 5 of those boats and just all go fucking buzzing around. Yeah, they took us to like a private island. Well, it's not private. It's just there. But all the jet ski people go to this one island. And, yeah, they party on it. Yeah, it's interesting. But you can only get there, obviously, by boat or jet ski. So it's pretty neat. It's a little exclusive. That's how South Beach is. We're all about exclusivity. Look, all right, DP Entertainment. So, brother. Look, so, brother. Love her with the T, brother. Bang. Wow, so, brother. Look, Drew Beats. All right, love her with the T, brother. Bang. All right. Oh, here we go. There we go. Let's see what's going on around these parts. Andrew, whoops, Grinchable. Hold on, let's go back though. See what's going down around these parts. The enforcer. Look, what are you trying to do? Settle down. But I just wanted to sell a little crypto. I just wanted to take a little profit. Settle down. Now's not the time. Now is not the time. We got regulatory clarity coming around the corner. You better hodl. This juice, it's worth the squeeze. You tell him, Andrew. Love with the sea brother. Bye. Fucking tell him. Beat some sense in the beat some sense in the Andrew. Look, Biniam, connected the dots. Love with the sea brother. Bang. Bang. Celebrity with the sea brother. Whoops. Bang. Ooh, hiccup. Oh no. Victor. Larry with the sea brother. Bang. Bitcoin Kong. Wow. Yes. Larry with the sea brother. Bang. All right, that's enough. I think. Let's see. All right, that's some guy trying to advertise some bullshit to me. Blah blah blah. There's Mr. Oh, a new follower. Jennifer Sada. All right, girl. Let me go see you, girl. Bang. All right, who's this? Oh, Victor. Okay, we did that. Did that. All right, that's everybody. All right, let's get back to the Death Star. Bang. Welcome back, everybody. All right, so we had a great show for you today. Of course we did. It's the greatest show in the multiverse. I mean, would you expect anything less? Anything less would be uncivilized. All right, guys. So look. Oh, yeah, everything's working out great. Everything's working out great. All right, guys. So Solana, $100 million Web 3.0 fund. So I just read that because it was the last of the Solana story. I mean, is that going to do anything for our money? Who knows? I mean, because it's a fund, and if they invest right, it will, but who knows? But I did say there were a lot of Solana stories, and we read them all week long, right? Onboarding after onboarding after onboarding. And so I thought I'd wrap it up with their little $100 million fund here. So, Solana hodlers, bye. Good week for you. Great week for you. Well, I'm a Solana hodler. I mean, I'm fucking jumping for joy at a week like this week. All right. Next story. VanEck Bitcoin Futures ETF launches tomorrow, November 16th. So, as you know, their spot market one got denied. They got killed. But luckily, they had two in the oven. So, the futures one still goes through. They're going to start that tomorrow. Again, it's not, it's not really going to make us money. But when soccer mom and dad open up their E-Trade accounts, their Charles Schwab trading accounts and such, well, it'll be there. And so, good, just good for crypto. And, yeah, good for crypto. All right, bang. And then finally, users are moving beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum, says Coinbase. And so this is the shit. All right, this is what we've been talking about on this channel for a long time, is that even though they're always saying Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin on like CNBC and stuff like that, once people, let's do something, all right? Let's just do one little thing before we leave the show for the day. I'm just going to Google the word cryptocurrency, and let's see what comes up, all right, guys? So we're going to see what soccer mom and dad will see. Okay, so let's just go back to our usual this. Okay, and then hold on a second. Let's go over here. Let's open up Google. Oh, this is Google. All right, let's just type the word cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency. And just see what pops up. Okay, so if you're a soccer mom or dad, this is the first shit you're seeing. Buy, sell crypto, da-da-da. What is Ethereum? All right, Dogecoin market, Ethereum market. So they might not even know. I'm talking about a brand new noob. So let's imagine a brand new newbie. I mean, they've heard about this thing, Bitcoin, But they don't know anything else. Okay, let's take a look at what they see. Okay, it describes Bitcoin, it describes what a cryptocurrency is. Right, and then they see stories like this. This crypto surged over 45,000 in just over 24 hours. Holy fuck. Well, obviously, and in fact, I want to take a look at who the hell that was. Who was that? Daggone. H. Huskix? What? This thing? Huskix? Anyways, all right. I'm not going to waste your time, but you see, I want to look at, this is what they see. Top cryptocurrency prices. Oh, there's more. Solana. What's Solana, right? Look down. All right. All right. So they see stuff like that. And if they press, I guess, news, let's see what they see if they press news. 2 cryptocurrencies play for people who are scared of cryptocurrencies. All right. Cryptocurrency in the wash sale. Little knowing cryptocurrency Coco Swap. Really? Coco Swap? What's that? Right? It gets them to look at other stuff. This isn't as good as I thought it was going to be. There you go, Shiba Inu. Blah, blah, blah. But anyways, it opens their minds, right? It opens their minds to other alternatives out here. Well, what's going on with my shit? Huh, my camera's fucked up. It's not letting me bring you back to the Death Star. Look at this. What the fuck is going on? Hold on a second, guys. Okay, we're here. We're back. All right. That was weird. That's never happened before. All right, so you see, and that's what Coinbase says, is that the movers are, the users are moving beyond just Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that wasn't a good example, that little display that I just did there. That was kind of stupid because I thought it would have shown more. It actually doesn't show that much more. But if you go onto Coinbase, right, like, so the average user probably in America is probably going to sign up with Coinbase first. And you all know, because you all use Coinbase, most of you, right? You see the Bitcoin, but then you see the list of other cryptos. So you're going to Google those and find out. And I told you about here in America, the reason we didn't have marijuana legalized for so long was because these fucking Republican guys were like, oh, it's going to be a gateway drug. If we let the kids start smoking marijuana, they're going to start doing heroin. You know, like, what the fuck are you talking about, right? And but what's good is that Bitcoin is the gateway drug. He's the gateway drug that gets them to sign up to Coinbase. Yeah, well, and then they're exposed to all the rest of it. And unlike heroin, which is going to kill you, well, these other things are going to make you rich. And then you can buy all the heroin you want now. Kilos of it. All right, oh, fucking put a whole kilo in you. Right? All right, I'm being silly. But you know, a kilo would kill you, actually. Fuck, I think even like a whole 2 grams would kill you, isn't it? It's pretty deadly stuff. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not a heroin master, but you see, it is sort of a gateway drug. Bitcoin gets you to sign up to Binance or to Coinbase or to Qcoin, and then you see all the other coins, and you're like, whoa, what the shit? There's all this other stuff, and then you begin to do your homework. So this is great stuff. I love that news. I love the news. I mean, it's natural. Humans are curious creatures, and so a curious species, and so you go to get this thing Bitcoin, and then you see all this listing of other names. You're like, oh, where are those? I'm curious. So you click and find out, right? I mean, that's how it goes. You fire up the Google and look at it. What's this thing? Chainlink? What? Oh, right? That's what's going on in the heads of noobs coming into the space, which is good. Which is good. We want an educated investor class coming into the space, and that's what we're getting now, right? Like I said, back in 2018, it was a bunch of cult members and just, people trying to do a get-rich-quick thing. Not real investors, they were idiots mostly back then, still. And, I'm part of the, Ripple Army. I'm part of they joined, it's like they joined a club rather than invest, right? This channel is to make you invest in something. Well, I don't make you. You do it. But I'm just saying to invest in working product. And if something ain't working, to ditch it and go for something that is, right? Always have your portfolio with the best stuff in it. And so that's the kind of people that are coming into this space now. Like I said, suburban, soccer mom and dad, people who open up their E-Trade accounts after they put the kids to bed, and the wife and husband sit down and plan their investments. So, honey, what do you think we've got this extra $5,000 here? What should we do? Right? People who understand that they need to make their money make money, and they're not afraid to do it themselves. And so, they open up their E-Trade accounts every night, and they look, Microsoft, Facebook, Boeing, this, that. Like, for instance, they're not stupid. When Corona first hit, investing in fucking pharmaceutical stocks was probably the best choice last year, January, right? January 2019, right? And so soccer mom and dad was like, this Corona thing's happening. We should put some stuff into Pfizer, into Moderna. If I were a stock market person, that would have been a no-brainer. Like, that's not rocket science. There's a global pandemic killing people. Well, we better invest in some medical stocks, some pharmaceutical stocks, because that's the only thing that's going to stop it, right? Are the pharmaceutical companies. And so that was a no-brain trade. And those are the type of people that are finally coming to this space. People actually do real homework and actually trade based on life, trade in an educated manner, right? And so like the guy said, like the Coinbase CEO said, it was an immature market, but the market is beginning to mature. And that's what I mean. We're leaving those cult members. Look, if you're an XRP holder, you're a cult member still. And we're just going to leave you behind, and we're going to just keep investing in stuff that actually makes money, that's not under SEC indictment, and right? And that's the type of people that are coming here. They're not going to be tricked by some CEO telling them, we're going to take over the banking industry. Yeah, we're going to be a global money. They're not that stupid, right? The people that were here in 2018, they're that stupid. That's why they did that, But the new people are mature. As you can see, he said they were maturing. Well, the market's maturing. And that's because we have a more mature investor class coming into this space. People who actually do homework, do their due diligence, and take it seriously. You know what I mean? Like, take things seriously. Like, well, this white paper said, so I'm going to invest in it. No, dog. Is it making money or not? Those kind of people like me, is this thing making money or not? Like today, like I said, back in 2018, sure, I invested in a whole bunch of shit. I told you, I think I had 17 or 14 cryptos at one point. Yeah, now I'm down to less than 10. Yeah, because that other shit didn't work, right? No onboardings or anything. All right, fuck this. And I buy shit that works, right? And that's the type of investor you have coming in here now. And obviously, once we get regulatory clarity, bang, we are going to have a tsunami of money come into this space. And when that money comes, wow, they are the most mature investors you can get. They are professional analysts. And, wow, those guys are going to come here and just pour billions and billions of dollars in for the chicken, for the stuff that works. That's actually making money. And so this is great for us, and it's great for you because if you've been watching this channel, your portfolio should be built big. Bang! It should be built strong. Bang! And it should have revenue-generating companies in it. You might have a few shitcoin here or there you're playing around with, but the majority, 90% should be revenue-generating stuff. So that when the tsunami arrives, bang, your portfolio is going to bang. As you crypto folks say, go to the moon. Or as we say in the real markets, you will be experiencing massive gains. You will have massive gains, my friend. Your portfolio is going to experience massive gains. Astronomical gains. Multiverse level gains. Anyways, your portfolio is going to experience massive gains. And so that's the beauty. The evolution. We can see the evolution of the market now. From just a bunch of dumb motherfuckers with green hair and tattoos and nose rings. Now we got soccer mom and dad coming in who actually do some homework. And then we're going to have the big dogs who do the real homework. And they're going to drive this market. And as long as you are positioned properly, big, bang, fat, bang, with revenue-generating product, wow, your portfolio is going to drive right along with it. So look, on that note, let's chill it and kill it. Bang! Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, subscribe below, press the bell. You get an automatic notification when I do the show. Greatest show on earth. Look, greatest show. Yes. Yes. In the multiverse. Look, my name's Shomari Clarke. Love talking money. Bang! Love talking crypto. Bang! It's the favorite time of my day. So thanks for having me in your home. And I'll see you tomorrow for another fun fact-filled day of crypto talk. But until then, subscribe here. Boom. Watch that video there. Bang. Get your mind right. And I'll see you all tomorrow. My name's Shomari Clarke. I always watch the money. Most importantly, I am always on duty. Bang. Yes. Over and out.